This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
So I have a next question is the list of component on the master and the worker node. So what they do actually, what is the responsibility of the master and what the responsibility of the worker node? And have you used all the self-managed Kubernetes cluster or the managed Kubernetes cluster?
So we actually used both. We used for some application, we use self-managed, and for some application, mostly we use the managed one. So because it has its own benefits, the managed one. I'm sorry, the self-managed one. All right, so the list of the components, I would say for the master, we have the API server, which of course handles the API request from the application, the etcd, the control manager, it controls all the worker nodes and everything, and the scheduler, like that schedule all the times in between the nodes. And for the node, we have like Kubelet, we have kube-proxy, and we have like container runtime. For example, I can say like Docker.
Okay, and then quick follow-up questions. What actually kube-proxy does in a node machine?
So the kube-proxy is actually does all the administrative work in the nodes.
Can you give me an example? Like what type of administrative work?
I actually cannot remember anything right at this moment.
What about the kubelet?
Kubelet is like like all these instructions coming from the master node is like executes all these commands from the in the cluster.
Yeah, sure. So I will highly recommend know the remaining two. I think those are important. Kube-proxy is very important.